All right, guys. Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's another day. It's another trading season, and it's good to be back on the chat. Let's do what we know how to do best, and which is try to make as much money as we can. So I hope you guys can hear me. Let's do what we know how to do best. So today is Tuesday. We have retail sales. We have core retail sales today by 2:30. I won't be participating in that. I have no business trading that, so I won't actually be participating in that. But aside that, we are good. We are good. We are good to go. We are good to trade. We're good to trade, and that's it. We're good to trade. So let's move over. Let's move over to what next we have to do. But before that, give me a second and I'll be back. All right, guys. So I'm back. Let's continue what we have going on. Let's continue what we have going on. So, what's the agenda for today? So let's just go back to our chart and let's do a breakdown, and let's see if we can get anything off of the chart. So let's go over to the daily. Let's see how the daily closed yesterday. So you had a bullish closure, a very strong bullish closure, but there was no bottom week. So we can actually see that gold wants to continue pushing to the upside. Hopefully Bitcoin is doing the same too. So let's go over to the 4 hours time frame. Now on the 4 hours on gold, we have a 4 hours resistance above this level. We also have some, let's remove everything first of all. Let's remove everything. So we have a 4 hours resistance here. We also have a support below the structure here. Let's get down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see the ranges we're messing with. So this is the range. So let me adjust this to this level, and let me adjust this to this level. So this is what we're working with on the 1 hour time frame. Plain, simple, and straight to the point. This is what I have currently on gold, and this is what I'm looking to trade. So anything outside this, I do not think I am trading it. So let's just stick to that and see how that plays out. So that is what we have on gold. So if I how can I place a trade now? So in the range, they see looking like there's a bit of structure forming in here. We have a 1 hour support holding on onto this place. So let's see if you can get a bullish candle. The candle close in 7 minutes or 6 minutes. So I doubt the price can close strong bullish above, like an engulfing candle above this level. I strongly doubt. So if I drop down to my 30 minutes, I can see a bit of clearer structure. I can see that we have a level above here as well. It's not the cleanest, but it's something. And if I measure my range, I can see my range is around 300 pips. So this is like this pip count is like the new for gold, like the new, like you guys should. I feel by now everybody should be have adjusted to the way, like human nature is quick to adjust to the way things are. So I feel like by now everyone should have adjusted to the way the candle moves now. Like everyone should have been properly adjusted to the way the candle moves. So it should be easy for everyone to move along and trade as well. So the next thing I can see, or I can also tell you, like, let me go to the 15 minutes and see what's going on in the 15 minutes. So there's nothing else going on now, but what I can tell you for a fun fact is that I can only look for opportunities when price break below the structure here. So we look to go in when price break below, and we look for another opportunities most likely when we get a break above this level. So that is what I have to say to you guys. So once we get that, then we look for any possible opportunities and we look to trade it. But for now, there's nothing we can do. We just wait and wait for the market, wait for London open, which is in 4 minutes. But all I see here is a lot of dead volume. Price is a lot of dead volume, so there's nothing happening in the market right now. But we just have to wait and hopefully we get something meaningful. Then we trade. But I won't be here for too long. Like I said, I have something else that's always keeping me these days. That's why I do not stream the way I used to stream, but I'm here now for you guys to see what I have for you guys. If you get any opportunities, we definitely place a trade, and if we can make money, we would. If we can't, we'll just come another day. But for now, I don't think we'll likely get anything today because I'm seeing a lot of dead volume, unless the London Open brings out the volume that we need. So that's about it. That is about it on gold. But for gold, okay, let me just make it clear for you guys if I'm looking for buys or for sales, what I'm looking at. Let's see. Okay, so we can look for buys above this level on the 15 minutes. Well, it depends on how the candle close. So we can look for a quick buy on gold above this level. And for sales, sales will come in. Sales will come in. Sales will come in below this level. So that's all I have to tell you on gold. So let's wait for that and we will let you guys know exactly what happens after that. But for now, nothing is playing out. We just wait, we fold our hands and wait for London Open. And from there, we look to place an opportunity, look to place any trade. And that's it. Like, but I don't think I'll be staying in the stream for too long because I am not seeing any I'm not seeing anything that is making me want to stay long. The volume is there. There's not strong momentum in the market that is making me want to be in the charts longer than I should. There's nothing going on. Like I said, I want to like engulf in. Like you can see, this is exactly the place I drew that line. This is price closing above this level, and that is exactly where I want price to close. But for now, we're not getting that. We just wait and wait and wait. The next thing is that I just want to look at BTC quickly to see what Bitcoin is doing at the moment. Uh, let's wait. So this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin on the 15 minutes. I thought Bitcoin was trying to push. Okay, we're good. We're around 70K mark. So this is Bitcoin. Let me do a quick one for you guys on BCC and show you guys exactly what I feel is going to happen on Bitcoin. So let's start from the daily and we work our way through to the current candle. Better still, let's start from the weekly candle. Let's start from the weekly candle, then work our way to the current candle on Bitcoin. So the weekly closed strong bearish before this one, the previous one strong bearish, and you guys know how this goes. This shows like a lot of selling pressure after I close. The retails, you can see this. You can see that my kind of trading works on every time frame. You can see this is the weekly time frame, and you would have gotten a nice buys on nice sales on BCC to the downside. You would have played out properly. Just have to wait and be patient with the setup to play out. You can even see it even played out again somewhere around here. You can see the same thing on the weekly time frame. So if we go over to the daily, let's see what the daily is telling us. Obviously, we cannot just enter off the flip of the weekly. We have to actually wait for the daily to give you its own levels, and you can see the levels on the daily was this structure here, and price closed below it on the daily. You can see this day price closed below it and actually got a reset. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame and let's see what we did. Now it was a proper break and retest of structure. Price broke below the structure, came back up, and I think we would have gotten our entry around here. But let's just go over to the lower time frame to see exactly where we have actually gotten a cleaner and better entries on Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin It's pushing down. Like you can see how from the higher time frame it's giving you a more clear setup of how price is meant to move, like how price is supposed to react to. So let's see. So this is good on the 31 hour. So this is our structure we have on the 1 hour on gold, and that is where we are looking for any opportunity. So you can go, if you skip down to the 30 minutes, you can see the 30 minutes broke below the structure, but there was a retest. So this will be our entry. This retest back into the structure would have been our entry. Let's go over to the 15 minutes and let's see something on the 15. Let's see. I'm trying to break this down while we're waiting for London open. Okay, London just opened. That's good. So yeah, so this would have been our entry. Would we have gotten a clean entry on BCC? Let me see. Okay, I think I would have had my support below here. Okay, this would have actually been my entry here. This candle here, break of the structure would have been my entry for price to continue pushing downwards above this candle. So we have, if we, hey, if I've waited for price to close below, we have just put our candles above this level, and that would have been like the best case scenario of how this would have played out. So but for now, it just went the way it's supposed to move. I feel like this was the best possible outcome. But I feel like Bitcoin might still drop a bit looking at the whole overall structure. And looking at the 4 hours time frame, what I can start looking or anticipating for sales if I get a break below this 4 hour support. So once I get below, then I can look for opportunities personally for me to sell the price. So I look like for price to retest, break below the structure, give me a retest, then I can look to continue selling Bitcoin. But for now, we're just in a range. We're just in a range, and that is all it is. Just in a range. So next thing is we go back to gold and see what gold is doing. So gold didn't close the way I anticipating it to close. It's just goes back into the zone. So let's see. We have about 12 more minutes. Yeah, 12 more minutes. In 12 minutes, we know exactly what it takes in the next 12 minutes. So let's wait. Let's just wait for 12 minutes. In the next 12 minutes, if I don't get what I'm looking for, I'll actually call it off. But let's just wait and see how it is. I'm seeing that there's a bit of volume coming into the market right now. Like there's a bit of volume coming in. There's a bit of volume coming in. So let's wait for around 11 minutes and see how that plays out. Then we'll know what we're going to do. But for now, we're not doing anything. We're just waiting and observing. Hope you guys can see me. Yeah, we're just waiting and observing to see how it all unfolds. But for now, there's nothing, just 11 more minutes to go, and we'll do what we need to do. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the chat. I'm not here to answer any questions you have, so ask me. Just ask me any questions, and I'll be free to answer your questions. Just ask me any questions, guys. And gold, CTC. And again, let's look at prop firms. I've been considering them for a while. I've been actually be pushing them out for you guys. Like you guys should consider buying some props. So let's look at props. Let's see if any prop is doing like what's the word? It's doing Valentine giveaway. Yeah. Let's see if any prop is doing some Valentine giveaway. So this is funny peeps. I fuck with them a lot. Sorry for using the F word, but they showed me some good love in the past. So not signing in. I'm not signing in. I'm just trying to show you, just trying to see the campaign. If there's any offer. If there's any offer. We just have 10 more minutes to go, guys. Okay, there's no current offer on um on this profile. No current offer. Waiting, guys. We're just waiting. God has gotten to that point. We're waiting. Just 1 minute. We're getting the break. Five more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. That's all I have to spare at this point. All right, guys, 2 more minutes. I don't think we're getting the closure we need. Price is not closing the way I want it to close. We've been streaming for roughly close to 30 minutes. Maybe we'll wait for extra 15. But like I said, it was obvious coming into the chat like there's a lot of dead volume going on in this market. But I can just send out a trade when I see one. But for now, there's a lot of dead volume in the market. Like I better use my time to do something else than to just sit here and look at the charts. Like I'm avoiding trading carelessly. Like it's very important. I'm avoiding trading carelessly by all means. You understand? I'm avoiding it. So it's better I don't trade and wait for a cleaner setup. We get a cleaner setup, but we'll obviously place a trade and make some money from it. It's not. I've seen that most of the time, most of the trade I lose because it's careless. I force trades. But if you can wait patiently, wait for your right setup, proper setup, see that price is going to our TP or we're getting a BE. Do you understand? That's how good our trade is. That price is actually getting to our TP or we're getting a BE. No caps. So I'm trying as much as possible not to place any careless trades. Let's take our time. Let's take our time the best way we can. One more minute, few seconds. All right, guys. I'm not getting the closure I need, but like I said, I have some other things to do. But if I get an opportunities, like if I'm managing to see an opportunities, I'll obviously send it out to you guys. You guys will see it. You guys will be aware of it. I'll be actively looking for trade from now till around 10:30. So if I see an opportunity, you guys will be the first to know on the community. So you can check the comment section of this chat. You see the group. You can join the group, and that'll be all. So see you guys in the next one. See you guys. Peace, love.